Hey YouTube! So today is the end of day 2. Well, like 2.5. I started working on things the other day and the weather got yucky, so I couldn't really do much, but here is the frame standing up. Now here are some things that I learned during this fun process. One, if you can't tell, it's really windy. Try not to do this project when it is really windy out. 2, I don't really know how the instructions said to do it because, well, on day 1, Mama decided to eat my instructions. Long story short, Jafar and Louise were getting into things, tried to get them out of things, turned around and Mama ate my instructions, chasing her around while she is eating the instructions. So, originally I had built the frames with the pitch all as one, and I was just going to mount them to the wooden mounts on the bottom. If you're doing this by yourself, don't do that. It's not feasible. Maybe if you're doing a smaller one, but because this one is 10 feet wide, I couldn't do it by myself. So what I ended up doing was taking these support beams down off of it. I left the triangle pitch as it was. I just took these down, and then I screwed in the bottom piece of wood, and then I attached the vertical pieces, and then I attached the triangle after I had attached all the vertical pieces. Now, a trick to doing it was I took some scrap wood and I actually screwed them all into a triangle like this. That way I had a little bit more stability when I was adding the pitch to it. And then as I was plumbing up all of the verticals earlier today, I just unscrewed them as I was plumbing everything. So that is the end of day 2. Like I said, if you're doing this by yourself, definitely put the wall pieces up first. I was going to actually side them, but it wasn't stable enough and it was just too windy, so I left it as it was, and then I put the pitch up. All I've got to do as far as the framing goes, is I've got to get up there and I've got to screw in all of the brackets to the main support beam. And then I'll be ready to side everything, which should be fun. So that is what I've got for you guys, and I will keep you updated, and hopefully weather permitting, it is very windy, weather permitting, tomorrow I will have this thing done. And of course I've got to frame in the doors. I made the doors wider than what the original plan in the instructions said, because we eventually may put a tote in there for an aquaponics system. We haven't decided for sure if we're going to do it or not, but I'd rather have the door wide enough to get one in there than later on down the road get one and it not be able to fit in there. So that's why the door is so wide. And then I've also put in extra support pieces in the back as well, because they seemed a little wobbly, and so putting those extra supports on the back really helped with that. But I will see you guys next time, and hopefully I will have a finished greenhouse. Alright, happy prepping!